Good morning, students. So in this particular lecture, we are going to solve some questions, okay, by using the theorems that we have studied and also by using the formulas which are the prerequisite to this particular chapter, that is Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so we will start with the question 1. What is the question? In triangle PQR, okay, angle PQR is equal to 90 degree, which is given, and QS is perpendicular to segment PR. QS is perpendicular to segment PR. Then we have to find the value of X, Y, and Z. Okay, so let us start with the solution. As it is given that QS is perpendicular to the hypotenuse PR of triangle PQR. Okay, what is given? QS is perpendicular to hypotenuse PR of triangle PQR, okay, where angle Q is 90 degree. So we can use the theorem that is by geometric mean, okay, by theorem of geometric mean, what I can write that QS is the geometric mean obviously, so QS square is equals to PS into SR. Okay, we have the value of PS, that is S 10. PS is equal to 10 and SR is equals to 8. Okay, so we got QS square is equals to 10 into 8. Therefore QS square equal to 80. Therefore QS is equals to under root of 80. Okay, so we can write अंडर रूट ऑफ 80 एज अंडर रूट ऑफ 5 इंटू 16. 16 5 क्या होता है 80 होता है. सो वी कैन राइट 80 इज इक्वल्स टू 5 इंटू 16. सो वी गॉट क्यू एस इज इक्वल्स टू, नाउ 5 का स्क्वायर रूट हमें मालूम नहीं है, बट वी नो द स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ 16 विच इज 4. सो वी कैन टेक इट आउट. सो वी गॉट क्यू एस इज इक्वल्स टू 4 root 5. What is the value of QS? It is 4 root 5. And what is QS? It is X. So we can state therefore X is equals to 4 root 5. Okay, this is the required answer for X. Then we will find the value of Y. Okay, now as we have got the value of X, we can find the value of by using a simple theorem, that is in triangle QSR, in triangle QSR angle S is equals to 90 degree. एंगल S क्या है हमारा 90 डिग्री है. सो बाय यूजिंग पाइथागोरस थ्योरम, बाय पाइथागोरस थ्योरम, what I can write that QR square is equals to QS square plus SR square. Okay, QS is nothing but 4 root 5. So 4 root 5 का square plus what is SR? It is 8 का square. Okay, so SR is 8, so 8 square. Now 4 root 5 square, so 4 का square है 16. Okay, और रूट 5 का स्क्वायर क्या होगा, रूट 5 इंटू रूट 5 क्या हो जाएगा हमारा 5 हो जाएगा. ओके, रिमेंबर रूट ए इंटू रूट ए इज नथिंग बट ए. ओके, सो रूट 5 इंटू रूट 5 इज नथिंग बट 5. ओके, सो 16 इंटू 5 प्लस 8 का स्क्वायर क्या है हमें मालूम है 64. सो वी गेट 16 5 80 प्लस 64. Okay, that is nothing but 144. So QR square is equals to 144. Taking square root on both the sides, we will get therefore QR is equals to 12. What we have got? QR is equals to 12. That is Y is equals to 12. We have got the value of Y, that is 12. In similar way, we will find the value of Z. Okay, again in triangle, now we will take triangle PQS. So in triangle PQS, angle S is 90 degree. Okay, so we can use your Pythagoras theorem. So by Pythagoras theorem, we can write PQ square is equals to PS square plus QS square. Okay, so PS is 10, so 10 square, and QS is 4 root 5, so 4 root 5 square. Okay, 10 square is 100 plus 4 root 5 का square क्या है 80. So we got 100 plus 80, so we got 180. So PQ square हमें क्या मिल गया 180 मिला है. क्या मिला है PQ square 180. Therefore PQ is equals to क्या मिल जाएगा हम लोग को अंडर रूट ऑफ 180. ओके, सो वी कैन राइट देयरफॉर PQ is equals to हम लोग क्या लिख सकते हैं 100, सॉरी इट इज 180 ना, सो वी कैन राइट इट एज so we can write 180 as 6 into 6 into 5. Okay, 6 5 is 30 and 30 into 6 180. So 6 into 6 into 5. So 6 into 6 हमें मिल गया है यहाँ पे. So we can take PQ is equals to, देखो अगर दो बार आपको मल्टीप्लिकेशन मिल रहे, दो डिजिट्स मिल रहे, सेम डिजिट और उसमें मल्टीप्लिकेशन साइन है रूट के अंदर, तो हम लोग एक डिजिट को बाहर निकाल सकते हैं. And we got answer 6 root 5. What is the answer? PQ is equals to 6 root 5. In short 6 into 6 क्या है 36 है, तो 36 का रूट क्या है 6 है जो हम लोग ने बाहर निकाल दिए, और 5 का रूट हमें मालूम नहीं है इसलिए हम लोग ने रूट 5 एज इट इज रखा है. ओके, सो PQ is equals to क्या मिल गया 6 root 5 मिला. What is PQ? It is nothing but Z. So Z is equals to 6 root 5. Okay, so this is the required answer for this particular question. Okay, so Z is equals to 6 root 5. Okay, now we'll head towards the second question. So now we are going to see question number 2. What is the question? In triangle ABC, the triangle ABC, okay, segment AD is perpendicular to segment BC. So this segment AD is perpendicular to segment BC. Okay, angle C is given 45 degree, the value of BD is given 5 and the value of DC is given 8. Okay, what we have to find? We have to find the value of AD and BC. Okay, so now here BC is equals to question mark and AD equal to question mark. Okay, we can find BC very easily. How we can find? BC is nothing but BD plus DC, and the value of BD is given 5 and the value of DC is given 8. So BC is nothing but 13. So we got the value of BC very easily, that is 13. Okay, now we have to find the value of AD. Okay, how we can find? We cannot use here Pythagoras theorem. Okay, and we can neither use the theorem of geometric mean, okay, and not the theorem of transitivity. What we are going to use here? We are going to use the property of 45 degree, 90 degree triangle. You can see that in triangle ADC, in triangle ADC, okay, angle D is equals to 90 degree. Okay, angle C is equals to 45 degree, it is given. Okay, then what will be angle A in this case? What is going to be angle A in triangle ADC? It is going to be 45 degree. What it will be? 45 degree. 45 degree. 45 degree. And how we can say that? We can say that by the property that is sum of measure of all angles in a triangle is 180 degree. So in any triangle, the sum of all the angles measurement is going to be equal to 180 degree. Okay, So 90 plus 45 gives us 135. Okay, so 180 minus 135 is nothing but 45 degree. So we got angle A is equals to 45 degrees. Okay, so now we can say that triangle ADC is 45 degree, 45 degree, 90 degree triangle. Okay, so we can use the property of 45 45 90 degree triangle. By using that property, we can state that what we can state that the side opposite to angle 45, side opposite to angle 45 degree is 1 upon root 2 times the hypotenuse. So I will take this angle 45 degree, and the side opposite to this particular angle is DC. So we can write that DC is equals to 1 upon root 2 times the AC. Okay, DC is equals to 1 upon root 2 times the AC. Now we know the value of DC, it is 8. So 8 into root 2 is going to be AC. So we are shifting the place of root 2 from the RHS to LHS. It is going to be multiplied. So 8 into root 2 is nothing but AC. So we have got the value of AC is equals to 8 root 2. But what we have to find? We have to find the value of AD. Okay. So again, we can use the same property 45, 45, 90 degree. So by that property, we can write that AD, okay, which is the side opposite to 45 degree, we can write AD is equals to 1 upon root 2 times AC. Okay, now we have got the value of AC, that is 8 root 2. So I will write 1 upon root 2 into 8 root 2. Okay, so this root 2 and root 2 get cancelled, we get 8. So we got the value of AD is equals to 8, and this is the required answer. Okay, now we'll see the third question. So now we'll see the question number 3. So what is the question? In triangle ABC, so there is a triangle ABC where angle B is 90 degree, angle A is equal to 30 degree, and angle C is equals to 60 degree, and the value of AC is given, that is the dimension of the hypotenuse, that is 14. Okay, what we have to find? We have to find the value of AB and BC. Okay, so here as we can see that angle A 30 degree, angle B 90 degree, and angle C 60 degree. So by 30 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree angle property, we can write the side opposite to 30 degree, that is BC, is equals to half the hypotenuse AC. Okay, so BC is equals to 1 upon 2 into 14. 2 ones are 2, 2 sevens are 14. Therefore, we get the value of BC equal to 7. Okay, on the same line, we can write that AB, which is the side opposite to 60 degree, is equals to root 3 by 2 times the hypotenuse AC. Okay, so root 3 upon 2 into 14. Okay, 2 ones are 2, 2 sevens are 14. So we get the value of AB 7 root 3. Okay, this is the value of AB. Now we have to remember that in 30, 60, 90 degree triangle, okay, the side opposite to 30 degree is half the hypotenuse, and the side opposite to 60 degree is root 3 by 2 times the hypotenuse. Okay, and we can write down the reason For this particular equation, side opposite to 30 degree, and for this equation, side opposite to 60 degree. Okay, so your homework is that you have to solve all the solved examples which I have taught in this particular lecture. Along with this particular solved examples, 2 or 3 more questions as is given as a homework. Okay, in the description you will find the link of a PDF. In that PDF, the solution of the solved examples and 3 more questions as a homework is given. Okay, in the next lecture we will solve some questions from the practice set. Until then, goodbye.